You don't need to say that. What are you outing us for? I haven't really spoken about that actually, but I didn't want to speak about it without, you know, Makara being here because it's not really respectful, I don't think. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, a really big welcome. Today we have a super special guest who I never thought would ever be properly on my channel, but we have my husband. This is Makara. You must have heard him before in some of the vlogs. You might have seen the husband does my voiceover. Do you remember that video?
Yeah. It was only my voice though.
And he was so nervous in that video.
I did it like 5 takes.
He did, yeah. He did like 5 takes. Today is his first video, and like,
you can only do 1 take on this.
There's only 1 take on this. We don't have time. At the moment, we are in Hopper Garden, which is Makara's business and path. This guy here is going on holiday.
It's an emergency trip.
He's going to Dubai.
It's for work.
He's going to Dubai and Pakistan for a couple of weeks, and obviously I can't go because I'm working. So he, by himself, without me even having to say anything, I'll film the video with you, and I was like, what? Okay, sure, let's film too. So we asked you guys for your questions on Instagram. They were a little bit
deep.
Yeah, they're a little bit too deep.
For the first video anyway.
Yeah. So if Makara likes this, and you know, if he likes this and if he doesn't mind doing this, then we'll do more videos in the future. But obviously, like, there's no pressure on him to film. I've been making videos for like 3 years by myself. My channel has pretty much just been about me and like my life, but if he wants to be in them, he can, and if he doesn't want to, that's fine too. I feel like I look massive in my coat, but it's so cold today. We've got a heater here, so if you can hear like the sound of flames, I'm sorry, but it's just too cold to not have it on. But anyway, yeah, so we asked you guys for some candid questions, and we might do a marriage Q&A in the future, but right now we're just going to go for some candid questions. So some of these are for just you, some of them are for me as well. The first one is, what is your favourite meal?
Favourite meal, favourite type of food.
Do favourite meal first, and then we'll do favourite type of food. It's like one of those questions, like, if you're on death row, which usually that never happens.
I can't pick.
What would be your last meal ever that you'd choose?
Your fat steak. Some egg and cheese on top.
Oh, it's not gonna come. A fat steak with egg and cheese.
It's like your fat Hancock chips.
What's with this fat?
If this is your last meal, you know, you want to enjoy it, or you want fat, you don't really care.
My favourite meal is my mum's lasagna. It's like my favourite meal of all time. Oh, and what's your favourite type of food? Like cuisine?
American, like burgers and steaks and...
American, yeah. You like that sort of food, don't you?
Red meat.
Yeah, well, Kara's very much red meat, and I'm much more of a white meat person. But yeah, cool. My favourite one is Italian. Like, I could not live without pizza and pasta. That's like my everything. But I do really like Asian food too, and like if I haven't had it in a while, I do start missing it. Okay, next question. What is it like, or how is it like living with a teacher? Like, I got 4 of these questions, so...
It depends if she's full-time. Is it he or she? Either way. Depends if the
question
teacher's...
is for you, about me.
Okay. Well,
so what is it like for you to live with me?
When Iqra was full-time, it was... I don't think it's worth it. Worth the time, worth the money. You're bringing work home, you're marking, you're doing 12-hour shifts. It's not worth the time, worth the money. If you're doing full-time teaching, but now you're doing supply, it's like so much better. 3 days a week, not bringing any marking home, going in late, coming home early.
Not late.
Well, late compared to like full-time.
Well, it depends on the country as well.
She goes in the same time as kids.
I do not. But it is much later than in England.
There's a lot of pros and cons.
With living with a teacher or being a teacher? I feel like you're
being
like...
a teacher.
Okay, but that's not the question. The question is...
No, but living with a teacher affects me. So if you're a teacher, it affects me.
Nah, but what is it like living with me? Because
it's annoying at times because like I wanted to take Iqra on holiday with me this time, but she can't because she's teaching and you can't take time off. But when you do have holidays, you have a lot of them, but you can't do spontaneous trips or just parking up and going. You like tie down when you are teaching.
Even when we got married, like, remember, I didn't even have a full day off before the wedding.
Yeah, she like had half day before the wedding. Yeah. I was off for like 6 months.
Yeah, Makara is like chilling, had time to plan things, like, because he's self-employed, and that's one of the questions is like, what is your job? So we'll talk about it in a second. So the next question is, what did you study at school?
At school or uni?
School and uni. Because their system's really different. So we have GCSEs and A-levels, and you guys have...
Standard grades and highest.
Uh-huh.
So our standard grades are 3rd year and 4th year.
Yeah.
And our highers are 5th year and 6th year, but our highers are basically AS and A2 compressed in 1 year. So for highers, I done higher maths, physics, PE, computing, business and history. And then I did advanced higher information systems in school. And then I went on to uni to do marketing and business, which is like a very broad course. You're doing a bit of business law, a bit of accountancy, a bit of marketing, a bit of business management. So it gives you a bit of everything.
Did you enjoy your uni course?
Yeah. I wasn't there as much. To be honest, the course is really easy, especially if you've already got, like, if you want to go into business or your family have been in business before.
Or you've got a business brain, like Mashallah Makara really is business.
So it's like common sense, a lot of it.
Yeah.
But it's just attending and getting assessments done in time. And
yeah.
Stuff like that. But
so yeah, Mashallah Makara has like the maths and physics side of things down, and I'm like the much more English person. But the thing we have in common is we did history. We both did history at like a higher level, but yeah, I could never do those subjects, and I don't think you'd necessarily have enjoyed the subjects I did either.
No, even history, I did it. So many essays.
There's a lot of writing.
So many essays.
Okay, another question is, how did you get started on your businesses? Because we've already spoken a bit about the fact that the guy's got Redberry, and he shares, like he's shared ownership in that, and then he's also got this business. So how did you first get started?
Saving up
How
everything
old were
you can.
when you started thinking about your first business?
Thinking about my own business or making money for the business?
I guess making money would be like saving up. So yeah, how old were you? Like, tell them about when you first started. Like, how old you are?
Oh, like 12, 13. Just like in school, laser pens, phones, laptops, anything you can really make money on school. Whatever at that time, just buy and sell.
So where would you buy the things from?
Hence, like, you just keep an eye on everything, like Gumtree, eBay. But if you buy in bulk, like laser pens, I bought like 1,000 laser pens once, and I sold them to everyone. And you know what happens when you're like young, you go out with it, you lose it, then everyone forget about it, and then 3 months time I'd bring one to school again, then the same customers would buy it. So
yeah,
a good marketing ploy.
So Marshall, like, he had just this eye for like what was trendy, what was popular, and like he started literally like making money from that age, but very much like by himself, like off your own back.
Yeah, like I said, if you buy something for £2, and even if you sell for £3, it's profit, it's 50% increase. So you just slowly start with something small, and you know, by the age of about 17, 18, I had around saved up over the last 5 years. When you actually think about it, it's not much, it's only on a week, but it's just having the discipline to save.
Yeah, which is a very hard thing for a lot
of us. So then
I'd
say I invested in cars, because as soon as I passed, I wanted every majority of boys anyway, they want the nice first car to be nice and stuff. So I just wanted to get that out of my system and then just concentrate and focus on business. So I bought 2 cars for my first cars, kept them for about 2 years, and then I sold them. Didn't make too much of a loss, because even when I was buying, it's all about in your buying. If you get the right price, then when you sell it, either you make a profit or you don't make too much of a loss. So you ran them for about 2 years, sold them, and then just started investing in property. In that time I was at uni. I had like 3 bank accounts, had student overdraft limits on them, free for 4 years. So at the end of the day, money makes money. So I just took them overdrafts and invested them into properties and stuff as well. So just like I said, it starts off from the smallest thing and just keeps going.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
I'm not sure you do have to have a business mind to be able to do that. Like, I don't think anyone can just do that, but like, I think because Makara started from such a young age as well, like literally was buying and selling at the age of 12. You know what he reminds me of? You know in recess, that guy with the big long coat, he just opens his coat and he's got all these things that he's selling.
I had 3 lockers. I had 3 lockers right next to each other. You were only allowed one, so I had to pay the guy next to me more to have the locker.
And keep all his stock in there and then like sell it. But
why not? Like, the thing is, you're at school, lunchtime, you've got time anyway.
Yeah, most of us are just sitting around like talking about lessons and teachers and stuff. Like, you're being very humble and modest, but it's not like such a simple thing to do as sneaking out. And you do have to have either like the brain for it, or you have to have like a really, really big drive for it. And I think you have both, mashallah. The next question is, how did you feel when you moved out of your parents' home? Did you feel excited or nervous? And I guess you can talk about like when you moved to Milton Keynes, like the first time when you were like moving away from Dundee.
I wasn't nervous, I was excited. Like I said, from the age of 16 as well, when you start making money, even if it's a small bit of money, you know you have to reward yourself to give you the, what's the word? Incentive to like keep going. So this year I'll go on holiday to this place for this amount of time. So from the age of 16, I'm doing a lot of traveling, and you know, at a time when, you know, I was more comfortable, age 21, 22, I was spending like 6 months a year in Pakistan, just chilling. So I wasn't in Dundee as much as a normal 22, 23 or 24 year old anyway.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time like living away from home.
Yeah, so, you know, moving down to Milton Keynes or moving into my own place and stuff like that was not a big deal.
Yeah. I think we both felt quite ready for
Change
it.
is good. I remember when I was a kid, I like even just change the layout of your bedroom like every 6 months.
You sound like my mum. Mum, isn't that what you do?
It just gives you like a fresh place.
Yeah.
Fresh mindset, fresh everything.
So this question we got asked so much, and it's how did we meet? And I don't know, do you think we're ready to talk about this? I don't know if like...
Well, are you guys ready?
I don't know if they're ready. Okay.
Right. Family friends. Next.
Literally, it's that simple. Families just knew each other. Obviously, Makara is from Scotland, I'm from down south, but my grandparents know his family pretty well. And that's it. Yeah. Next question is...
No tea there for you.
Next question is, what are you and your wife's goals in life? Obviously, ultimately, our goal is to get to Jannah, inshallah.
Yeah, just concentrate on our deen. Don't get sucked into, you know, the false reality of this world.
Yeah, which is hard to do.
And that's partly like the cycle of this world, of this country as well.
Materialism,
you know, working a 9 to 5, not having time for yourself.
Yeah.
Someone used to say to me, like, you know, before you help others, you need to help yourself. So you need to have yourself like in the right mindset, comfortable, happy, so then you can go on and help more people, and then you're actually essentially building your akhirah. Goals in life is simple, just stay happy with whatever you get, stay content.
I think working hard but also working smart as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Working smart.
Yeah. There's no point working hard, working your
life away, basically.
Life away, and then not having time for your family and stuff.
Exactly.
See, life's so short as well.
Yeah.
You can't be in that circle.
It's not easy to break out of it, but there are ways, and there's so many.
Educate yourself, like internet
so
right
many
now.
Books to help
it's
you.
So easy to like educate yourself on ways to not be that slave to the system.
We could do more videos on that in the future. Okay, next question is, what's the best flavour ice cream? Because obviously it owns Red Berry, which is a dessert shop.
Probably. I can't choose one thing in food, ice cream, or anything. Like,
I know, it's hard. It's hard. I go through like seasons.
Mango sorbet.
Mango sorbet is really good.
Raspberry or any type of berry sorbet.
Sorbets are really nice, yeah. I like the Dame ice cream. I quite like the chocolate ones because they're actually like a dairy base, but then you got a little bit of that chocolate in it. It just tastes really good. Who is the most talkative between us?
What do you mean talkative?
Who talks the most?
Depends. Between us, probably Iqra. But in a circle, probably me.
I would say like Makara's very extroverted, even though like you might be coming across as quite
definitely
shy.
On YouTube more Iqra.
Yeah, like, but people like see that I do videos and they're like, oh, you must be so confident and stuff, but it's like, no, not really. I'm like 55% an introvert and like 45% extroverted. So when I get to know someone and I'm comfortable with them, I'll be fine. And that's why like I feel like I can talk to you guys, because I feel like, you know, kind to a certain extent, like I know my viewers and like we interact and stuff. Whereas Makara wouldn't mind walking to a room full of people.
Yeah, and it's like that thing with they're in front of you. You know, you can speak to people with hand gestures, face gestures, stuff like that. But a camera is like, I don't know who's fine.
True, but you just get, like, obviously it's my third year making videos, so like you just get used to it. And, like, I know I'm talking to you guys, so you'll respond to me and talk to me and message me. Whereas Makara's like, this is weird, just talking to the camera. But yeah, like in terms of being talkative, yeah, like mashallah, he has I say you have a really big circle. Like when it came to his birthday and I was like thinking like who can I ask to make his video, there was so many people, whereas if you ever did that for me, there'd be like 5 people.
Easy for me.
It'd be so simple. We're both quite talkative. Yeah,
in our own environments.
Yeah,
environments.
And like when I brought Makara into like my world with like my people, my friends and my family, he's always had like a good response. People have enjoyed spending time with him, and I think vice versa as well, which is nice. Okay,
we're just chillers.
Yeah, we like to chill. We're friendly people as well. Okay, next question is, who is the most daring?
Definitely me.
100%. Okay, what do you enjoy doing in your free time together? Well, funny you should say that because we've had 0 free time together recently since this place opened up.
Yeah, but it's only for 2 months and then.
I know. No, we love watching Untitled together, playing board games.
It depends. Sometimes, you know, it depends what mood you're in. I'm never in the same mood. So, like,
yeah, but what are the things we like doing together?
Going out to eat, enjoying like good food, watching how to go, sitting in the house,
playing Ludo, playing Articulate.
Yeah, and any activity, to be honest. Bring it here.
What's an annoying habit you dislike about each other? Something that annoys you both. Do you want to go first?
You first.
One annoying habit. One. You just want one. Probably that. It's a hard one.
What?
There's not that much that annoys me about you, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, same, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Like,
it'll just be like petty things.
Yeah, little things.
Oh, warming up food.
What?
Like, I like my food like
Yeah.
hot. Like it should be like burning my mouth.
He wants it recooked in the micro, basically. And like, if it's like a little bit too cold, he's like, just gives me that
Well, you
look.
try to kill me, huh?
I think for me, there's really not a lot, alhamdulillah. I think probably like just like something small when he leaves his clothes on the floor and I have to like, remind him to pick them up. But then I sometimes do that too, so it's not like just a one person thing.
Yeah.
I thought this one was a really good question. If the two of you could go away for 1 month anywhere, where would it be?
Pakistan. It's like home away from home.
Makara loves Pakistan. Mine would be like if we didn't have a budget, it would be Bali. No, actually, yeah. I would. I don't know.
See what? There's only so much you can do without having like a circle
in a place.
Yeah. So you know, even though you know spending time together, you know everything like that is sick, but there'll come a time where you'll be like, you want to add more to the circle. Well, especially I think both of us.
Yeah, like on our honeymoon, so we were there for like 9 days, and we ended up meeting this lovely couple who are from Germany and they're Muslim.
Shout out Eunice. Pick these shishas up from Germany.
Yeah, shout out to Eunice and Rabia. And then after we met them, like met up with them like 2 or 3 more times, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, you can't go to a place and like make new friends. I've made a lot of people. I know a lot of people through like just traveling.
So,
and meeting
but then
people
like
there.
what place? I think I don't really mind which place it would be. I think it's a really good question. But like anywhere that's warm, because we've got such cold weather here, and anywhere that has like decent food. Doesn't have to be the best food, but decent food. Because I know there's some like Muslim countries which
I think I struggle with that in Bali. That's what I'm saying, Pakistan.
Yeah. Bali had a lot of halal food, but it was
my
obviously East Asian food. It wasn't what we're used to. What's your favourite place to buy home things from? Well, as you know from my channel, Home Bargains, Lidl, B&M, TK Maxx, The Range. I've got so many places. Okay, and the next question is, what is your favourite thing about each other?
Again, how'd you pick one?
Aww.
Nah, like, just be our connection, I think. Like, how well we get on.
Yeah. Okay, that's about us, but like about also everything about me.
Okay.
And I'll think about you as well.
How Iqra like gets on with like people that I care about all around the world. Like, you know, every person that Iqra's met in that sense. You know, my friends or family or like people that I care about anyway. You know, she's really got on with them. It doesn't feel like, you know, she's trying to make an effort. It just like clicked in that sense.
That's really nice. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, because I'm more introverted, sometimes it's been like something that's I've had to think about a lot before I've met. And when I got married, I feel like I've met so many people, like all his circle and stuff. But alhamdulillah, like it's been really easy to get on with everyone. One of my favourite things about you is, like, mashallah, he is like so generous, and I mean in like every sense of the word. Makara is not someone who like counts his money and holds it close to his chest. If someone needs money, whether it's family or friends, he'll give it without like asking a second question or even asking why. Pause
there a second. Yeah, but I wasn't always like that. Like I said, when I was saving up to be able to build something, you know, I wasn't tight, but you know, I knew how much money I always had because I was saving up.
Yeah.
Before you can help anyone, you need to help yourself.
Absolutely.
You need to build yourself into a position where you can help people.
Yeah.
So, but alhamdulillah, Allah's put me in a position now where I'm, you know, I don't need, and not now, but for some time.
Yeah.
I've not had to, you know,
worry too much about money.
Yeah.
But we've been married for coming up to 2 years, and we've already had like half a year, I would say, of time where we did have to worry about money and we just had to think twice about it. And that was like a big test in our marriage so far.
Yeah, it's a test, and it's a relationship building exercise.
Absolutely. And I think that, like, I haven't really spoken about that actually, but I didn't want to speak about it without, you know, Makara being here, because it's not very respectful, I don't think, to talk about that. But I'm not saying, like, I'm saying alhamdulillah we got through that, and like I feel like we're so much stronger now because of it, and like we have a much deeper appreciation of what we do have now, because we've seen, like, and it wasn't even that hard. Like, it's not like we didn't have a roof over our heads, or do you know what I mean? Like, but compared to now,
challenge.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Challenge accepted.
But what I was trying to say was that I don't just mean financially generous, but like in any sense of the word, mashallah. Like, if anyone like needs his time, like advice, anything, he's happy to give it. Like, and I can't stand type people, you guys, like in any way. I just can't stand type people, and he's the exact opposite of that. Like, he's got such a big heart, mashallah. So yeah, that's my favorite thing about you. Okay, something that the other person does that makes you laugh every time. This is going to be tricky because Makara has to admit that I'm the funniest spouse.
But she thinks she's funnier than she actually is.
What do you mean?
When Iqra thinks she's like so funny when you're just looking at her like, Iqra. Really?
But who's laughing? Are you laughing? Are you laughing?
Yeah, that's the funniest thing, isn't it?
Wait, are you laughing?
Yeah. What, that's what I'm saying, that's the funniest thing.
Is my mission accomplished? What makes me laugh every time?
When I'm in one of those annoying moods.
Yeah, when he's no, but not annoying. When he's just in a funny mood, right? And then everything he does, it's just like what? And then we're just laughing over nothing. Like, it's just a funny time. Where's Makara's favourite place that he's ever visited or stayed?
Religious or?
You can do both.
Oh, it's a religious. Medina Park, most peaceful place. No money, no holiday. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on any holiday.
Yeah.
You won't get the peace that you get there. If any of you guys have been, you'll know exactly what I mean. No holiday can compare to the peace that you get there. What you've got going on in your life. Other than that, probably Pakistan, home away from home.
What would you say is the best sightseeing place in Scotland?
Edinburgh, Princess Street. Then you can go up to the Highlands, past Inverness.
Like, as beautiful as Edinburgh is,
So a lot of beautiful lakes and stuff.
No, but I think where we went to Field was stunning.
That was beautiful
like,
as well, yeah.
We went to Dunster Castle, we stayed in Peterhead. Peterhead itself wasn't all that, but just that
the
area
drives,
of Scotland.
like if you enjoy like scenic views and stuff,
gorgeous.
You know, beautiful drives.
Yeah, for real. So there's so
many
beautiful
places. To be honest, I've not even done a lot of it. It's Route 500, well the North 500 of Scotland, which is like Route 66, like 500 miles. But it's beautiful, beautiful roads and views of lakes.
And we'll end on this question. What was your first impression of each other?
You're a good, respectable, respectful potential marriage partner.
Respectable, is that it? You had no other impression of me.
See, that's the most important thing for me.
Respectable.
and respectful. Because then other things like little things, no one's perfect in that sense, but you grow together. But respect, something that once it's gone, it's gone. It's very hard to like earn respect back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
What was yours?
Alright. My first impression of Makara, well, like I think I heard your voice before I saw you, so I was like, that's a very nice voice. It's a very nice accent. I really liked his accent, and actually it was funny because he was asking for something. He was asking for a spoon, and again you were very respectfully asking for a spoon, and like the person you were asking for couldn't understand like what you were saying because of your accent.
How did you understand that?
Because I don't think he has a very strong, like, you guys let us know down below. I don't think you've got a very strong Scottish accent. Like, you just seem like a warm person. Like, do you get what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you have a warm personality. I think I'm really good at reading people, so when I first, like, remember seeing you, like, I had a good vibe about you. So, and here we are today. But yeah, like I said, if Makara enjoyed this, which I think he did enjoy this, then we will be back to do like deeper Q&As when he's back from his polypops. Please make the one that he goes and comes back safely, inshallah. And if you like this video, then definitely hit thumbs up, click subscribe, leave us comments down below. Be really nice to him because I don't want
How
you
many
guys
likes do you normally get?
scaring him away. Ooh. I
To
don't
set
know.
him a challenge?
Yeah, go on, set him a challenge.
How many likes do you normally get?
I don't know, like let's say, it depends on the views. But it'd be amazing if we could get 50 likes.
Nah.
So, was that as bad as you thought?
It's alright.
I think you got really comfortable and I think you enjoyed it, but you're just not gonna let me sit now. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. And there is going to be another video of Makara about renting versus buying.
I only offered one, but you guys can have two.
If you enjoyed him talking a bit about the business side of things, which I actually really enjoyed listening to, then keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we'll see you in our next video. And my next video is up. Bye guys.
Bye.